testing video, this test video, tarot reading. Today is August 20th, Ocho Veinte. I'm a very unconventional reader. Queen of Cups. I'm going to pull my energy a lot. And you know why I'm going to pull my energy a lot? So you can charge off of it, and I can charge off you, and that's how the collective works together. And we have Ace of Wands, which is right on the Money. And the Page of Wands is how I feel. I am the page. You can call me Paige. You can call me Penny. You can call me Getty. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. Oops. I've been very reluctant to do readings because I'm afraid of this. I don't think so. I'm probably more afraid of this. I'm sure I'm talking low, but I had to take this and turn it around upside down. You know how hard that was? How hard that was? Like Superman stopping a, that was painful. I know you all know what this is. And keep it in the upside down position. You can change things if you believe that you can, right? Because let me tell you, this shit hurts. That shit is painful. Ain't that a pretty card? Oh yeah, that's pretty. I came from this guy. The Page of Cups. How do we feel about this? Well, first of all, there's a fish in his cup. And his dress is too short for my liking. I like his hat, but his skirt is a little too short for my liking. Oh, doggy. Watch out, Ozzy. So, this had to happen. I moved away from everything and everyone to avoid the Three of Swords. And that is the God's honest truth. Yeah, we're reading backwards, huh? That's cool. I'm dyslexic. That's the best part. Now I'm going to take this reading today, and we're going to move forward. And one way or another, I'm going to get some videos pumped out of me out onto the internet. I have a very beautiful place that I've been blessed enough to stay in, and I'm being awful selfish by not showing what the good things that the Lord has blessed me with. And I'm keeping it to myself because I don't want anyone to take it away or ruin it. So I sit and I contemplate and I contemplate. And do you know what I get done besides my hair? Nothing. All I am is sad and not fulfilled because I'm not doing what I love to do. Reading this backwards for a reason. Everything that happens in the reading is for a reason. I'm dyslexic, which makes things 10 times harder. But I've taken my disability and using it to my advantage. And this is what the outcome will be once I let go of fear. Because fear has left me here. Another Page of Pentacles. Always be wealthy in spirit, but I'm having a hard time down on earth with money. Aren't we all? I don't see the girls reading like this. I like to use myself as an example. Because you can't tap into this unless you can learn to love yourself and be with yourself. I know, that's a dicey subject. Because as that, we pull this card. And I couldn't have gotten here or this far without being in love with someone, or someone being in love with me, or I being in love with myself enough to get myself this far, and having faith in the Lord and my gifts to reach. But before I do that, I had to walk away from everything. See those mountains? See the water? Beautiful places. Saratoga, New York, Long Beach. But I did it for love. Maybe that's what I did it for. Maybe I did it exactly for love. But maybe love doesn't always mean marriage and happiness. No. Now I'm gonna get in trouble, because now I'm really talking. And that's where the real MONEY is. Mula, mula, mula. Dinero. Rio de Janeiro. I would love to go. Just to see the statue of Christ. Yep. I love the warm weather and margaritas more than anybody, but I would love to see, I think, where is that? Brazil? Oh yeah, Christ. He be the King of Pentacles. Because you can't do this without this guy pointing to the sky. As above, so below. See? That's how this works. And it doesn't look like we have very much on the table, right? For God's sake, we're wearing a robe. That's probably the only clothes we have. Our clothes are being held up by a knot. Our cup kind of looks empty, but we got one pentacle, but guess what we did with this? Oh, look at this. This is not I am not doing that. That's real magic, folks. I took the Magician to turn me into the Queen of Wands. And that's a true magician. Not always needing the assistance, but utilizing people who would like to help you. And realize not everybody is your friend. That was a very, very hard lesson to learn. Losing friends because illusions kept me in situations that I knew were never for me. Mostly money, but always romancing something so that I can stay my head above water. Because I'm the Leo, and that's what I do. And that includes being left in the cold repeatedly. I think God himself kept throwing me outside just so that I would do this and talk to people. And until I do, he's going to keep throwing me outside. So that I can talk about God and the gifts that he's blessed me with, because they're amazing, coming from not just the Son but the Father, which leaves us with the Holy Spirit. Complete enlightenment. Different spin on these things, huh? Because that's the truth. All these readers pray. We don't know who they pray to. They pray to everyone. Most of them pray to the good Lord above. I hope I don't get arrested for my YouTube post. Because that makes me feel like I might need some charity help. We all could use a little help, right? Because sometimes we have to look at the things that we've left behind and that we lost. Things that we said, things that we did. Things that we never meant to say. Those are hard cups to look at. Toys we never meant to throw away. Friends we never meant to not call back or had to. And you know what? Sometimes you have to even steal from yourself. To strip yourself of all the things that you thought was holding you together. And take a risk. And take a journey, however it may be. Some people are stuck in the middle of nowhere and you have no journey to go to, but you do. So many ways. A book, there's a million secrets in the world. There's a million secrets in the library. Nobody goes anymore unless they're in college. Internet's a wonderful place, but the best hidden things, I believe, are in real books that we don't read anymore or haven't been read yet. I say that's the truth. I plan to write a book like everybody else, but I'm not there yet. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun. First, we're gonna romance the stone a little bit. We're gonna rest. And then eventually we're gonna talk to this guy. Yeah, you know. His dress is pretty long. That means he's a lot more conservative than the page. And his stick goes from the floor all the way almost above his head. He's an important guy. I think I know that man. This is gonna be in your life no matter what you decide to do. You're always gonna come out against people, obstacles, challenges, fighting with others and fighting with yourself. Only makes you a fool. I'm one to talk. I'm a triple Scorpio sign. I'm so fixed I can't fix myself sometimes. I call the Knight of Swords and he helps me out. We're best friends. You know why? Because he can cut right through the bullshit. Even mine. We get a yes on that. He's smart, he's clever. And if he ain't this bitch, oops, he's gonna help you turn into this one. King Swords will cut you so deep, you either gash out, or you stand up and find your own sword. And then when you become one with yourself and the decisions that you make in life, you too can look towards the future and have the world in your hands. Don't forget to listen to your messages. Not just mine, but all the ones out there. Gosh, this is more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Usually, I just read the leaves. I'm a medium and a channeler. I have clairaudient gifts, and I talk to the dead often. Yes, we're there, folks. I have no choice. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to listen to me. But guess what? I heard this is really good medicine because it helped me when I needed it the most. That's why I get to do this. And I finally get to feel confident enough to say, I can do this. This is hard for me. This is only a test video. But we did the date and the time. I don't think we did the time. Let's see. 2:42 in the afternoon. This guy is running fast. Oh, he is serious. Oh, the night ones. That guy is in a hurry because the tower is about to happen for the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, we won't dive too much into him. He's pretty psychic himself, like the Queen of Cups. And now we have the Hermit. And you shouldn't always talk about your love life, especially on the internet. You shouldn't even photograph yourself. But here we are. Some of us have to make a living. And this is the only way I know how. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. But you better be a good juggler, because it's not always shiny. The hermit knows about being by himself, and then, therefore, when he has to go out and be with society, he can juggle. And is not afraid of the hard work. I put so much work into my craft. It's a shame that I'm not sharing it on the internet. And I have all access that I need. That's the truth. God has put me under heavy, heavy judgment. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. All three of them. With this guy. And it's been heavy. And I've lived a charitable life. It's been very happy. And I've had a lot of celebrations. Because I always trusted in myself. Because I know my placements. And I know what my strong suits are. And I highly recommend, if you don't know your placements, that you check that out. It's going to help you throughout your life. This stuff started for me a lot to do with the horoscope. I read the horoscope every day for years. Always dabbling. Again, we're keeping some things to ourselves. But it's nice to finally put myself out there. Every time I do, this happens. I always find a complication or hiccup. But you know what? What I can't see is that the more I do this, the better I'm going to get at it, and the more people I'm going to help. Now let's hope this makes it to YouTube in the proper amount of time, because I put a lot of work into this video. Blessed be.